Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we found the best moments when women get absolutely owned. Now let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
It's about to start. It's 4 o'clock. He said he was starting at 4, so we're right on time. Ginger, because I don't know a famous person. Maybe you guys should get out of these famous people's lives and like...
You're really not that interesting.
And that's something that'll keep her up for the rest of her life.
Y'all, I'm sick. Tell me why my ex hit me up saying that he got gas. So I was like, bet, let me cop some gas. And I was a little excited to see him. Y'all, this man pulled up with a in the front seat. I'm sick.
Just to get things straight here, she's about to be sick that her ex, the guy she dumped, moved on before her. Sounds about right.
Little secret, bald person to bald person.
I don't think I've been this caught off guard in a while. My man, you cannot do this to me.
The fact that I found out that the guy I'm talking to canceled...
Her boyfriend was supposed to come back at 5 when she finished work, but he decided to stay with his friend to have lunch, so she's mad and she insults him. But for you, but calm down, dude. Let him eat with his friend, you dictator.
Could have saved you another 20 seconds by just saying she's mad over nothing.
Would you rather Argentina win the World Cup or get with me?
Bruh.
Argentina win a World Cup for sure.
Damn!
There's nothing a woman takes more personally than a guy being passionate about a major sporting event for one day.
Super marriage tip. If your wife is acting kind of tired, to help her out around the house, you can make her a to-do list. That way you can do all the thinking work for her and she'll get all the chores done in the house.
That's called 50-50 in my book. She says there's a lot to be done, and you write it all down for her to validate that thought.
No, men have all these like little activities that they get to do, and I'm like, what do we do?
I'm pretty progressive, and I realized that when I got married. So in honor of women's rights, I created hobbies for my wife, okay? I started leaving dirty clothes everywhere. I started leaving dirty dishes everywhere. I stopped cooking. I stopped grocery shopping. Now my wife has all kinds of hobbies that I think she loves doing.
You can say whatever you want about men, but you can't say that they're not natural-born problem solvers.
Talk about ungrateful. There are many women out there that would just love to get flowers. They would love for their man to think about them, but one is complaining about the price of the gift that one received. It's no small wonder that a lot of men have stopped giving flowers altogether.
It's funny how she's bitter about getting cheap flowers, like the expensive ones will have wilted in a week too. But no, it's the price tag that matters, not the common sense.
And I get come up to by this guy and his girlfriend, and we were interrupted in the middle of talking and eating, and he said, "Hey, Mia Khalifa, can I get a picture with you?" And I looked up at him and I'm like, "No, we're eating." And I said it just like that. Like it was a rude way, but it was also very rude for him to come up while someone was actively in the middle of a conversation. And after I said that, his girlfriend, who was standing next to him, grabbed him by the arm and said, "I told you that wasn't her. There's not enough on her face. Let's go, babe." And I went into the bathroom and cried, and I didn't really know how to handle it, especially because it came from a woman, and especially because I was there for business, and it was something that had nothing to do with the adult industry, and I was just very dejected and embarrassed and felt like they would never want to work with me again.
That must have been really...
She was rude to someone and they were rude back, but she's the victim because no one could survive that burn.
So you're getting a ticket for not having the proper license plate on your car.
What's the real proper?
Insurance.
I have insurance.
And no proper registration.
I have them both.
Your registration is expired.
I have them both.
I need a current one.
So go get them in the car.
So this is without admitting guilt. I promise to appear in the time and place.
I'm not saying that because I have my insurance and my proof.
It says that you're not guilty.
It's fine, so rewrite it.
If you don't sign it, you're going to go to jail.
So call me a supervisor.
Is he here now? Huh? Is he now? Okay, cool. He's on his way.
All right, I'll wait.
If you don't sign it,
I'll wait for him to get here. We need to talk to the supervisor. Personalized plates is illegal? Okay. There you go, guys. So if you have personalized plates, be careful.
He is refusing to sign the ticket.
I need to speak to a sergeant.
having the wrong plate on his vehicle, for not providing insurance.
I have insurance and I have registration. I have them both when she walked away. When she walked away, she didn't get them. It's on my phone, and I was looking for the current insurance. Stop lying.
So first sergeant, he wants to give you a verbal warning.
All right, and what sergeant was that?
So here's the thing.
What sergeant was that?
Make sure you change your plate.
What sergeant was that? What sergeant was that?
Supposed to be the California
What sergeant
plate, okay?
was that? Let me get a card with your guys' name and ID numbers before you leave. I'm requesting service. Is that her?
Is that who?
The puppy that you love.
No.
Oh, it's a cat?
That's not even my water
All right.
bottle.
Well, let me get a ID.
Have a good day.
Let me have a card. Let me have a card. Hurry up. You don't even have a seatbelt on? Damn.
She wanted to have him arrested, but wait till he plays back the tape for her sergeant.
If your wife criticizes your haircut, tell her you're going to keep it this way because the women you work with really like it. Let her know that you really value their opinion because some of them are pretty cute. She should understand that she was just outvoted.
If she has a problem with you, remind her that there are women in this world who don't. All of a sudden, she doesn't have anything to complain about anymore.
Does height matter in a guy?
Yeah.
Step on the scale then. Oh wait, we gotta go heavier.
I've seen your video.
Really?
Yes, I've seen all of your videos.
That's why you're 200 pounds? If you've seen the videos, you know what's best for you. Just say height doesn't matter.
Height matters. Bro.
She walked on that scale thinking he'd spare because she was a fan, but that's just not how it works. You can't talk the talk and not walk the walk.
Morning, Karen.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm great. Can't wait to give this to my buddy.
Nice.
Police officer.
I love Karens.
You're going.
Karens are so amazing.
You
are beautiful, Karen.
You're taking pictures of the backyard.
Oh, Karen. You are beautiful.
So are you.
Oh, Karen.
Oh.
Karen. Karen.
A fair fight would have been him assaulting her right back, but that's when she'd claim that he shouldn't hit a woman. Then don't assault a man either.
When you going crazy with a guy, what's one thing that could ruin the mood?
I feel like there's many things.
What's one thing that come to mind?
Mention a bitch you don't like.
What's the weirdest thing you do to a guy?
I don't have any. Stop waving this in my face like this.
You wanna wave it in my face then? Get your get back.
I want to keep doing this, but I'm hot and his light is beaming on me.
Cool. Nah, be cool, but if you want let me get your IG so you can see it.
What about your phone? You asked me for this interview, you could at least whip out your phone.
Never mind, I don't want no more.
A few moments later.
Hot, dude, that's why I'm like...
Everybody's sweating. You're not the only one sweating. I ain't gonna lie, y'all seem like she like me. She been laughing the whole damn time. That's just my perspective. All that damn giggling. I'm not that funny.
Can I see your page? How long have you been doing it?
About a year and a half.
You don't get annoyed with the people?
I definitely do.
I was about to say, I'll be honest with you, I'm definitely not a people person, so this...
Oh, I can tell. I can definitely tell. But you like me, so we're good.
I guess you could say. I would love to chat more with you, but I'm hot and I definitely need
You
a
said
shot.
that like 10 times, yet you haven't left. Meaning that you're getting something out of this.
Damn.
She thinks her whole personality was being hot, but my man recognized the clout chaser from a mile away.
And you're listening to a man, and he pauses, count to 30, and he'll likely keep going. If you interrupt him, you'll never hear what he truly has to say. I started...
She discovered shedding. Imagine discovering shutting the up.
So she bought all that podcasting equipment just to tell people to have basic decency when talking to a man? Could have learned that for free.
Can you name one example of one thing that's ever been given out for free by the government? Because there's nothing that's free. It's paid for by somebody at some point at some level of distribution.
How about Jeff Bezos, who has like $50 billion or something? He can afford to pay for that, right?
How did Jeff Bezos get his money?
By exploiting his laborers and not paying them enough.
If he's exploiting them, why do they work for him?
Because they don't have another opportunity.
But have you ever used Amazon?
No, I actually...
Never.
No, I don't buy
you
from them.
You use Starbucks.
Okay.
So Starbucks, that's a billionaire. You know how rich Howard Schultz is? So you're participating in his exploitation.
Starbucks has better working conditions for their employees, though.
Well, how do you know that?
Because they have like a $15 minimum wage.
Wait, so Starbucks billionaire good, Amazon billionaire bad.
I would not like either of them to be billionaires.
Then why are you buying Starbucks? You're participating in the market economy.
Well, it's impossible to buy things without participating in the market economy.
You could have went to a farmer's market. You could have bought something outside.
There's no farmer's market here.
There's no local coffee coffee in Columbus at all?
No,
There's
not
no
near my house.
non-billionaire coffee distributors. The point is, it's very easy to critique billionaires while you swish your Starbucks latte back and forth, made possible by a guy that wanted to become a billionaire. Why? Because of a profit motive.
This was made possible by the workers who made it, not by some
No, it's
guy.
actually made possible by you, the consumer. The workers wouldn't have a job if you didn't buy their product.
The proof's in the pudding, or in this case, right in the coffee cup in her hands.
If your jacket was £1,000 and you get 20% off, how much are you paying for the jacket?
12%.
20%, yes.
So 50% would be 500.
Okay. You working somewhere?
350?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
How did you work that out? I'm trying to figure it out.
250 off of 500 and just...
What? If your bracelet was £1,000 and you got 22% off, how much are you paying for the bracelet?
22. So 768. No, I got it wrong.
My God! Wait, how did you figure it out?
Wait, did I get it wrong?
No, you got it right, but how did you figure it out?
In my head. I told you, I'm a dumb.
And let me understand the maths. I need to understand the maths. Like, break it down.
Break it down. Okay,
Yeah.
so you said £1,000.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you said how much? 22%.
22%, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't like. It's right, right?
Yeah, just to clarify, that was so wrong. I just wanted to hear the explanation. You was off.
Okay, 22% off of 1,000, maybe the 2% caught you subtracting from 1,000, but 20% off 1,000, come on.
Got my vegan Nikes on right now. They look like real animal skin, but they're made out of vegan alternatives, and we don't need to be...
You're confident they weren't made with very cheap child labour?
Well, they do claim that they're sustainable and ethical, so I try to live my life as ethically as possible. Unfortunately, it's impossible to be 100% cruelty-free in this very violent and non-vegan world.
She can't be 100% cruelty-free because you gotta have fresh kicks, even at the cost of child labor, sure.
Hey, you guys can't park there.
Oh my God, shut the
Hey, they say to find the humor in every situation, and my man was only trying to do them a service.
That's a typical man. Typical man to say that.
Ma'am, no weapons on you or anything like that?
No, here.
No, that's okay. Stand up for me, please.
No.
I'll just make sure you don't have any weapons on you.
Look, I don't even have
I don't know,
pockets.
turn around. I don't want to touch
I
you.
don't have pockets.
Okay. Under arrest for battery.
I didn't do any battery.
No, when you spit on people, that's battery.
No, I did not. Listen, he verbally abused me.
Well, that doesn't give you the right to spit on him. Guess what? You verbally abused me as soon as I got here. Did I spit on you?
No.
You're under arrest for battery. No, yep, definitely doing that.
That hurts.
Yeah, they're handcuffs. They're not for comfort.
Can
Let's
I
go.
take my purse?
Absolutely. Come on.
Oh,
Let's go.
please don't. No,
Oh, no,
don't
you're
hurt me,
definitely
though.
going to jail. Let's go. Walk.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
This is unbelievable.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Sympathy.
Officer, this is unbelievable.
Let's go.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I'll get a good attorney.
God bless you.
Yep. God bless me. God, because I'm a Christian.
Christians don't talk like you.
No, but you know, I apologize. I'm not a racist. I have friends that are Muslim. Okay? I have friends that are Muslim. Oh, that hurts. You're hurting my hand.
Well, they're handcuffs. They're not for comfort.
Well, I've never had handcuffs.
So that's a no. Okay, so
Except when I
those
was-
same Muslims that you were talking to just decided your fate and they elected to not
Thank
prosecute.
you. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless them. Because if it was up to me, you'd be going to jail.
Come on, officer, please.
But they decided, as the victim, that you were not going to jail.
Oh.
I suggest you watch your mouth because the particular... Shut up. Listen. The particular group that you decide to mouth off to were professional or nice. Some people might kick you in your face and they're going to come pick up the pieces. So I suggest you watch your mouth.
This officer saw me last night. He knows I'm not a bad person.
I don't think he...
I don't know you. Well,
She dropped the tough guy persona real quick and went back to being a victimized woman once the cops put her in handcuffs.
Okay, is he really mansplaining or is he just kind of autistic?
As a spicy-brained man who got in trouble for all of my life, really, for info dumping or trying to be helpful at the wrong times, there's another question that must be asked, and that is she just woman-plaining or she actually wants your input? And if you wonder what woman-plaining is, it's a bit different than mansplaining. Womansplaining is when a woman just wants to complain or vent at you and she doesn't actually want solutions or for you to talk. She just wants you to listen because she wants to feel heard. But as men, because we grow up with no one really paying attention to our feelings and we're always told to, fix it, sort it out, find the solutions because no one has time for your complaining. That's where our brain goes, trying to provide a solution to be helpful because we want to be of service. But if she was just womansplaining, you get in trouble for being insensitive or mansplaining, where the reality is it's just a miscommunication because we have a completely different reality. So what I found to be the best is sometimes just ask, is this a venting session or do you actually want my input or my help with this? Protect your peace.
And then in the comments, triggered feminists accused the guy of mansplaining women who lacked conversational skills to them.
Man, why are you single? That's a good answer. What are you, how old are you?
49.
You definitely can be, but you shouldn't be, Just because the last one screwed you over doesn't mean the next one will. And they might also screw you over too the next one. But don't give up, man. There's some good people out there. White woman, what's your biggest advice on love? She's 49, time matters.
She said she's single at 49 because she could be. Bet you it's more like everyone made her be that way.
Have you ever wondered what you would do without me?
Probably save.
Save what?
Money. Lots of it.
Do you think you would be happy?
With more money? Absolutely.
Without me.
My man burst out laughing at that last question because another yes, and he would have never heard the end of it.
Come on, man. Don't do me like that. My face isn't that long.
Dare I say, why the long face over a joke?
There's a reason why all these men from her past didn't want to stay with her.
Oh.
Major
so who's
reason.
To say I didn't
a
leave
major
them?
reason.
Hold on, Black
No,
people.
no, no. You can't keep
Who's
no
to say I
man.
didn't leave them?
Now you're manipulating because you said, "How you know I didn't leave all them?" See,
Right.
that's that bull. That's that bull that y'all shh. So let's say that they was no good men. They just want to lay on the couch. They didn't want to work or do nothing. They didn't want to be with you. A real man, he gonna get up and do something and try to make money, provide for his woman. A man that don't care about that woman, he can give a damn. Oh, she kicked me out. I'm laying on this couch. I'll just go over here to the next one. I'll go back to my mama's or wherever. Y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
No, you don't hear nothing. You come on here to think you cute and read the comments and all of that stuff. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because that's one of the first things you did when you came on here.
But you know what's so funny? I actually tested out.
Almost 40 years old. Never probably will know what it's like to walk down that aisle.
I bet
you didn't have to give up to all these different men. And now you sitting here single with 4 kids in the house. That's why you had to step out. Because you already know you don't want them hearing this. The proudest achievement of your life with a man is that you can say is I was engaged.
He was cheating and I closed off the wedding. Yeah.
Why was he cheating if you was all this good and great of a woman?
Men, that has nothing to do with anything.
Oh, it don't?
One bad breakup and women will start complaining about every man. Meanwhile, they want to hear the other side when a man's complaining about a woman.
If you don't want to be present and you just want to get the money, go ahead. I have a dad, I have a brother, and I'm sure if you have the present, come and be a father for him. So go ahead. That's 2 income. That's 3 plus mine plus that. Am I thinking wrong?
So you're saying
no, I'm not.
You're saying that you'll get somebody else to be a father to your son?
Yes, that's with me. That's gonna be there if he don't want to be there. But if he want to pay his, give me my money. Go ahead.
He's gonna teach your son how to be a trick. Because that's what you want. You want a trick. He's not going to teach your son to be a man. He's going to teach your son to be a trick. He's going to teach your son to be a simp. And your son's going to be weak and feminine. Because the man that wanted to stay in the goddamn son's life, he didn't want that. You didn't want the man that got to stay in a child's life. You didn't want the man that goddamn raise his son. You didn't want to teach your son how to goddamn play football. You just want to teach your son how to buy. God damn it, I got that. Please pray for this woman, Lord Jesus. Thank you.
You got promise. Future and Russell Wilson.
Right.
It's the same thing. It's like, okay, he didn't want to be here, like, but he's paying, right? So now he has a dad that's there too, and they're together. That's what I'm saying. That's what I.
Sierra don't sell. You will never get a Russell. Russell is a God-fearing man. You don't go to corral after church. How can you get a Russell if you are not a Sierra? Stand up again. We want to see that.
She wants to cash those child support checks, but tell the father of her kid that she can get him another father figure. Then make the next guy pay.
Do you guys think that with disabled people, it's gonna be fine? Everybody relax. Do you think is that that's the straw? I never said but I'm about to. That sucks, because that guy was laughing. She was upset. And all I was going to ask is if disabled people see each other in public, you think they go, what's up? I'm not saying anything's wrong with them. I'm just being inquisitive. I'm not making fun of them, you know? People born with disabilities shouldn't be called disabled. People who behave like that should be called disabled.
Right on, my guy. Her disability was that she couldn't take a joke at a stand-up show.
Hey! No, you gotta pay for that.
It's hard too.
I got you on video doing it too. She just ate that cookie. She just reached over your counter and ate it. No, you gotta pay for that.
What?
Yeah, I'm the owner of this place.
What if I gotta pay for that? Then go ahead and give me a full cookie there trying to pay for something I want, because that cookie was hard as hell. Babe, I got money, babe. I don't mind paying for none of that. Do you hear me, baby? So don't check me, boo. Hold on. How much was that little cookie bite?
No, you said charge them the full thing. We don't sell them in ones.
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
not what I just said, so you need to get my money back. I said for that one cookie. I meant the whole cookie.
We don't sell them in
That's
ones?
what I said. I meant the whole cookie. Well, y'all need to do something, manager. Somebody need to do something.
You need to not be reaching over our counter.
Excuse me. When you get finished, somebody, if you charge me for a whole set of small cookies.
A perfect example of a woman who's gotten away with bad behavior for so long that accountability catches her by surprise.
Rape is important for a man.
Yeah.
That's all we get.
Aww.
That's not true.
No, listen.
He's telling you.
Exactly. This is why y'all don't want to care what man wants.
I care.
She ain't even listening.
Say it, friend. I care.
All we get is.
That's your reward.
Let me put that in context.
Yeah, it's your reward. Yeah.
You are not about to buy not one man a mother house. You're not about to buy one man a mother car. You don't got to go bust your buy a car, a house, pay a mortgage.
So is a kid not getting something? Is me carrying a child in my body?
And this is why y'all don't care what men want.
It's coming out.
When we start telling you what men want, you got something to say instead of listening.
I don't have something to say. What I'm trying to
said it. Don't tell me. You're supposed to be listening. The last episode was how to protect the woman. You're supposed to be listening to what men want, but you got something to say. And I start the episode off, which I heard me say, do y'all really care? And you prove you don't.
Women want everyone's attention on them when they're talking, but they forget common courtesy real quick when a man has the mic.
I think that all feminist arguments about oppression are dead on arrival. In fact, men have been more oppressed than women, and here's precisely how. So all of women's collective grievances fall flat in the face of just one sole male grievance, and that's forced military conscription.
I'm a little bit baffled, I'm not gonna lie.
All men in the US are subject to the selective service.
The draft. Well, isn't that a big fat bummer?
It's interesting that you can be so flippant about something as serious as this.
I mean, when was the last draft?
Vietnam.
And how long ago was that?
I can give you a more recent conflict. If we look at the Ukraine war, for example, so every single woman in the country, if they wanted to, could leave. They could leave Ukraine. Actually, we got a Ukrainian here. So all men between the ages of, I believe, 18 to 60 or 65, I forget the exact number. Most men were drafted into the war effort. No men could leave the country. All women could leave. That's an example of a modern conflict where there was a draft. So yeah, forced military conscription, still a thing.
Of course she's baffled, because the entire female narrative on being victims was just torn down.
What?
Isn't this how these girls walk around the gym?
She called him out for dressing exactly like her. Last I checked, fashion inspiration wasn't a crime.
Drunk Karen gets instant karma as her car starts rolling away. So basically she got out, I don't know, she had some road rage or something. She got out of her car to confront the man, began slurring her words, and then her car started rolling away, and basically I'll play the clip and you're gonna see the rest.
What are you tweaking about?
I have an 82-year-old man in the car and you guys are all spinning and disturbing. Just because it's 4th of July doesn't mean you get a
You're drunk as
dog.
You're the one swerving. I was just following you.
I'm the one swerving?
Oh,
I'm the one.
Yeah, it was actually. Oh, there she goes. And. All right.
Pretty sure she went over to the guy and said that some jerk caused the whole accident, cause he distracted her. You guys have made it to the end. Like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch another one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.